How's it going, guys? It's Mad Attacker coming to you all. Before I jump into this what if, I just want to say I'm sorry for not making a video for over 2 weeks. I know that, I have a somewhat consistent audience that, at least 50 or 70 of you consistently watch my videos, and I'm sorry for not uploading and disappointing you all. Since I have an audience of, 300 plus subscribers, even though you're not consistent, it's okay. And I just want to apologize for not making a video for a long time. So, now that that's out of the way, this is my new series, which was supposed to be made on Thanksgiving as more, well, heartwarming series. A series more lighthearted, not much as serious as, some of my other series would have been. So with that, well, me saying I'm sorry out of the way, I guess let's jump into this video. So, I'll begin at, the initial setting of this. Minato, well, his day was going normal like always. Today was supposed to be the day his child will be born, but it didn't go as planned. Somehow, some way, the Nine Tails was released, barely being able to defeat, this Uchiha that he just fought moments ago, saying that he's Madara, and not really having time to really contemplate on this, having to go and save his wife and protect his wife. But the Nine Tails sadly was still released, and to protect his village and his wife and his new son that was just born, he decided for himself he would seal half of the Nine Tails inside of his son Naruto, saving the other half for his wife Kushina. In doing this, Minato saved the village, stealing half of the cursed Nine Tails inside of his son. And with his wife still being alive, since having at least half of the Nine Tails' power, she's still alive. And life in the village will change for forever. The village will have a great disdain for Naruto as he would grow up and develop. But having to keep this resentment to themselves did not anger Lord Forth and gain his wrath. They will be silent on this matter, and they won't act on this. And also, because of the occurrence of the Nine Tails, the Uchiha clan has been placed under surveillance and is being closely monitored by Danzo, the leader of the Foundation, and the other elder members of, Konoha. Now, many years have passed since the Nine Tails, first, awoken, got broken away, and attacked the village. It's been, 11 years, and Naruto, he's grown up with a loving family member, with a great father, a great mother. Being born as, the Hokage's son, he has many privileges. He's able to get away with many things that, of course, he shouldn't have been able to unless he was the Hokage's son. And because of that, he's grown up very arrogant, very rude and prideful with his abilities, having, difficulty with chakra control in nature, controlling his chakra flow at a young early age, but with his help of his mother, who has very good chakra control, he was able to harness that ability, and he learned about, the demon fox inside of him on his 10th birthday. His mother and father sat him down and told him about the demon fox that was inside of him, and about what happened 10 years ago, with the Nine Tails attacking the village in its birth, and how the two events are intertwined and related. And since that day, Naruto's been training to, hone his chakra abilities, his control, so that he may be able in the future to control the Nine Tails inside of him. And with this advanced training, he's become, a decent student. No matter how hard he studies, he isn't the best student, academically wise. But with physical combat abilities, he's a star pupil, a genius in fact, rivaling, the best student in the academy, Sasuke Uchiha. His rival, and, too close to be called a friend, but as a rival. They both fight and bicker constantly during their training matches that they have, trying to outshine the other. Naruto never being able to outshine Sasuke with tests, but sometimes he's able to win a match or two against Sasuke with taijutsu abilities. Naruto's taijutsu abilities are very favorable and excellent, but still he can never rival Sasuke, specifically with ninjutsu. Naruto having a very lacking understanding and ability of ninjutsu and the principles of it. He only has a few jutsus. He only also uses a few simple cloning jutsus, substitutions, and basic wind style jutsus. Nothing very serious, but still, with his taijutsu abilities and his large amount of chakra, he's able to endure in a war of attrition with Sasuke anytime they would fight and spar. And sometimes they would gather on the training grounds after school and spar. Since Sasuke, not having any friends or anyone to truly test himself against, he likes training with Naruto. And they've grown, a bond. Nothing to be called friendship or kinship, more of mutual respect and slight disdain for the other individual. And with this mutual respect founded, the rivalry would increase, and as each other would push themselves further and further with their techniques and their abilities, the other would grow at an even rapid, faster pace. Now, the graduation of Naruto in his class has just begun. All members have graduated. Naruto being able to pass due to his difficulty with his chakra control, with the constant training with his mother and guidance of his father, he was able to activate and use a basic cloning and substitution jutsu, which he was able to master, and he passed and became a genin. And he was directly placed under his uncle Kakashi Sensei. His uncle Kakashi, which Minato strictly made sure since the beginning of Naruto's birth, the day of his birth, that Kakashi would be his sensei. Knowing that Kakashi needed this ever since the death of Rin and Obito. He needed a chance to form more bonds and get over their deaths, and maybe will forgive himself for letting them both die. Now, Naruto, his team, he will consist of Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha himself, Naruto Uzumaki. They will form Team 7, Team Kakashi, and at the very, first assembly, they will go up top on the Academy's building, and they will discuss their hopes and dreams, with Sasuke hoping to surpass all other shinobi, and striving to get revenge against a certain someone. And Sakura, her dream is just to be recognized by the individual that she cares for so deeply. And Naruto's dream as well, to become the Hokage, so he can be recognized by everyone and surpass his father, being overshadowed by his father's ability at his age, being such a genius. Naruto has a slight problem with prodigies like Sasuke. No matter how hard Naruto trains, he still isn't as good as Sasuke or any other shinobi that he can't beat in a fight. And with this, Naruto strives to become the Hokage, not by his natural talent, by pure effort and training every day and night with his father and mother, trying to become strong enough to protect them one day and to protect the village that his father cares so much for, which Naruto cares for just because his father cares for it so deeply, not because he has any specific love for this village, that he knows that the villagers have a great disdain for him for killing the loved ones because he has the nine-tailed fox sealed inside of him. But he will protect his village just because his father cares for it so much. And his father told him at a young age that the village is his family. That's the job of the Hokage, to protect his family. With Naruto saying this to Kakashi and Sakura and and Sasuke hearing this. They both, well, everyone begins to understand Naruto and have a slight more respect towards him. And Kakashi would adjourn their first meeting, and they'll begin their training the following day, and would tell his new team to not eat breakfast and come to the training grounds at first light, so they can begin their training and see they truly are worthy of becoming true full-fledged shinobi. And now, they will enter the training grounds at first light and meet up with their sensei, who's actually 2 hours late. But with that matter of fact, Kakashi Sensei would tell his team how they'll be doing special training, and if they can't pass this training exam, they will be flunked and be sent back to the academy by his own ability and by the right given to him by Hokage. If they cannot take one of the bells that he has in his hand, which he has two, they will fail the exam and be sent back to the academy. And with hearing this, and Sakura Haruno objecting to this, saying this is unfair, how one of us will be sent back to the academy, Kakashi Sensei would rebuke her claim, saying the shinobi world is not fair. And if you think this world is fair by any means, you'll be the first person to die on your first mission. Your first actual mission. Your subordinates, your companions will die before you because you are too weak. Your ideology will not last in this harsh world. So if you think this world is not fair, and you're not willing to put your all into this life, if you're not willing to sacrifice everything you have to be a shinobi, then leave now. You can be sent back to the academy or even drop out. At least you won't die that way. Like all the other young-blooded shinobi like yourself that think they understand this world. With Sakura, well, being shocked by this and not having the courage to speak up and talk back to Kakashi, she just silences herself and she begins to tries to get a bell. Kakashi Sensei will count down to 3 and begin the test. Their test, see if they truly are a shinobi. If their lives, if their first decade of their lives were not wasted. And 3, 2, 1, begin. And guys, this is where I'm going to be ending off this video. Hope you guys liked it. It's a little bit slower pace. As I said, I want to be a slower pace, more personal series. I want to connect the 3 main characters. Naruto, Minato, and Kushina together. Show how their bonds and how this would affect each other. Now, hope you guys have an amazing day. Again, sorry for not uploading. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.